Hello, everyone. It's good to have you back. More than 100 episodes have passed since Negan murdered Glenn, yet even with her intense hatred for her husband's killer, Maggie has not sought revenge on Negan, and The Walking Dead has finally explained why. After eliminating two beloved characters upon his introduction, Negan quickly emerged as one of the franchise's top villains, with no character despising him more than Maggie. Witnessing her husband being brutally killed before her eyes was incredibly devastating, and Glenn's last moments stand out as one of The Walking Dead's most impactful deaths. So it's not surprising that Maggie was determined to seek vengeance. She was resolute in her intention to kill him throughout the all-out war arc, and even after the antagonist was vanquished and incarcerated, Maggie defied Rick's desires and attempted to murder Negan. Regrettably, her scheme did not succeed, and although the conflict between Maggie and Negan persisted into Dead City, she appears to have lost interest in murdering him. Maggie confessed she could never fully forgive Negan for his actions, yet in spite of her animosity, she ultimately revealed the real reason she hasn't killed him after so many years of suffering. Maggie's rationale for sparing Negan is complex, but the latest episode of Dead City clarifies one of the main reasons. In her discussion with Ginny, Maggie expressed her feelings of bitterness towards Negan and how it affected her, confessing that she wished to kill him and that she should have taken care of it earlier. Nevertheless, Maggie asserted, "Perhaps I'm simply afraid of what lies beyond it," similar to how it won't improve. This acknowledgement sheds light on why she has allowed Negan to survive, even though she hasn't fully moved past his actions. A part of her thinks that killing Negan might only amplify her suffering, as she risks becoming more like him, especially the version that murdered Glenn. Moreover, she might reluctantly feel grateful to him because he significantly contributed to concluding the war with the Whisperers and aided in preserving Herschel's life throughout the years. Maggie certainly continues to hold a grudge against her longtime adversary, and considering Negan reveals sinister traits in the Walking Dead spin-off, her emotions towards him might still influence the series ending, yet it's difficult to picture her taking his life now. She has moved past the worst of their past and has much larger issues to focus on, like locating Herschel, implying that Maggie is okay with allowing Negan to survive, even if she never absolves him. Her reasoning to Ginny could be seen as a minor attempt to rationalize her efforts to kill Negan earlier in the series. But Maggie's dread of turning into the man who killed her husband appears to be a compelling reason to save his life and aim to move forward permanently. Even if another turn occurs in the story about the duo's relationship, it seems much too late for Maggie to eliminate Negan. Considering their feud has persisted since the start of Season 7, it would seem odd for Maggie to achieve her revenge nearly 9 years later. Although they remain far from reconciling, both have explicitly expressed their sentiments, with Negan attempting to make reparations for quite some time before realizing that they are better off apart. Similarly, seeking closure regarding Glenn's death has taken a toll on Maggie, which she acknowledged in Season 2, Episode 6. So shifting her stance now and pursuing Negan again would seem strange considering their significant growth over the years. Certainly, Negan's replacement in the spin-off of The Walking Dead does bring back his threat, but once Maggie locates Herschel in Manhattan, she has no incentive to stay, so their conflict lacks a genuine reason to flare up again. It's perfectly reasonable for Maggie to never reconcile with Negan, but her opportunity for revenge has passed, indicating that The Walking Dead should wrap up this storyline for good. I fully support the idea of the characters meeting again in the future, since they share a fascinating dynamic and strong on-screen chemistry. But Dead City Season 2 should reduce their hostility and clarify that Maggie is not a significant issue for Negan anymore. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.